Well, hello everyone. Yeah, this is Roy Potter of the Potter Expositor, and it's still July 12th, 2018. And I had to get out in the beautiful creation and take a little walk this afternoon. And I've been doing some thinking, and I know that the Strzok hearing, I couldn't take any more of it. I think that hearing should be called the Strzok vomit. It's just disgusting. I've been talking about the FBI and about our federal law enforcement agencies in particular. Not that others aren't a problem, but you know, look at the caliber of people. They say how great they are, but when you really look at it, look at the monsters that our system has forced upon the American people. You know, uh, the the arrogance and the self-righteousness and the evil in these people is so obvious. It is so obvious. And our system has forced those criminals upon us disguised as law enforcement officers. And it's time to gut that whole system. It really, really is. And it's not just at the top like a lot of people will tell you. Strzok is the example that everybody, so many others follow, especially after the recruiting campaign that started back about 2 decades ago, where they've been loading the entire LEO system at the federal level and at the local level too, with these leftist, Marxist-leaning ignoramuses. So anyway, I just couldn't take any more of that vomit and that demonic behavior anymore. I figure I'll let everybody else handle it. But I was out walking around and I see how beautiful things are in the creation and what we've been given here and how the evil people have tried to ruin it for us. But, this morning in my live stream, you know, I didn't use the four-letter word that rhymes with duck very often in my life until I became a police officer, and I found out quite quickly that if I didn't use that with suspects, they didn't think that I was serious. So unfortunately, when I get really upset, I'll refer to that word. That four-letter word that rhymes with duck. And out on this walk looking at this beautiful creation and understanding the duality of creation, the male and the female and all of that, especially this thing that we've been given as human beings. Um, the lovemaking act between a man and a woman should not be denigrated. It is the most beautiful thing offered to man. Of course, the fruits can be children, but the real purpose of it was to bind the man and the woman, the companionship aspect of it. It is a gift from God. It absolutely is. And if used correctly, it fuses the man and the woman. It does. Now, I know that there are problems both, personalities and long-term things and, irreconcilable differences are a nice little thing that people like to throw their breaking down relationships into. But the bottom line is, it really is the most beautiful thing that's been given to us. It's a gift that's given to us by God, and it's actually being shared by Him with us. I won't go into the details of that, but it's in the Tetragrammaton. It's in the four-letter name of God that most of you know as Yahweh. But what I wanted to say today is that I'm a little tired of saying to people, go duck yourself, or duck you, or whatever. You know what I'm saying. Put an F in the front of that. Because it's denigrating that most beautiful relationship between a man and a woman. And I don't want to do that anymore. And I don't think any of us should. So this quick little live stream, well, there was another reason for this. I got a call. Like I said, I don't read my comments, and apparently, on the YouTube comments when they put them in there, I don't read those, and I don't really pay attention to the nasty trolls on the chat. Now, I did respond to one today, but normally I don't. I like to try to keep it, kind of a little more pure than that. But I got a call from one of my friends, and he says, "Man, Roy, you ought to see what they're saying about you." Because, I've been talking about the problems with Q and some of the things we found out about, the people that are leading that and some other things. And the attacks that are coming, which we all knew were going to happen anyway. And I got to thinking, I'm going to stop wishing upon them one of the greatest blessings that God's given us. I'm not going to say duck you anymore, because they've proven that they're not the type of people that should have the power of procreation. They're the type of people that don't deserve the lovemaking that sends us to the next level of our consciousness. They don't need that. They don't deserve it. So I've changed it. And if you're wondering what the acronym for this live stream is, it's Ppdp. Think about that. DDPD. Because that's really what these people deserve, male or female, okay? And so from now on, when you see me get angry, I'm going to try to have the self-discipline to say, PPDB yourself, PPDP yourself, okay? I'm going to try to say that. And this is what it stands for. And it's pretty vulgar, but I think it's more fitting than denigrating the lovemaking relationship between a man and a woman. And I know that can be, it can be made bad. It can be denigrated. It can be evil in some respects, especially, I'm talking about sex. I'm not talking about, boy, girl. I'm talking about sex, okay, between a man and a woman. Don't want to degrade that anymore. So this is what it's going to be from now on. When I say that, this is what it means, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And it's pretty nasty, okay? Get posteriorly penetrated by a donkey phallus. I think that fits, don't you? Posterior penetration by a donkey phallus. So that's what I'm going to try to say from now on, okay? I might actually have to say it rather than using the acronym. But let's stop denigrating the most beautiful gift that God gave us, the lovemaking relationship between a man and a woman. There's nothing better in the world than a good woman, and there's nothing worse than a bad one. And I guess the ladies could say that about the guys too. Nothing better in the world than a good man, nothing worse than a bad one. It goes both ways. All right, so to all of you who are saying all those nasty things about us, who really do care about the Constitutional Republic of the United States of America, and about true, time-proven, long-standing patriots that have been out here taking the brunt long before you Q people came along, especially you guys that are, doing some really criminal stuff up there at the top of PS and CBTS. As far as I'm concerned, you can go get posteriorly penetrated by a donkey phallus, okay? Thanks for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get back to my walk here. It's been a nice day. It's hot as all get out, but that's what we need to do every once in a while, get out in the real world. Thanks a lot out here for now.